Hey guys, have you ever had a goal or dream that you just let too many excuses get in the way from you actually doing them? Well, stick around because we're trying to solve that right now. This is my car. It has over 300,000 miles on it and it could go out anytime. I am living in an apartment with my kids, my girlfriend, and I have no money in my savings account. So I am your most typical person living paycheck to paycheck. For years, I've always had excuses as to why I never went after my goals and my dreams. Such as, I never had the equipment that I wanted, or there wasn't enough room in the house. I've always let these things get in the way, and I've never had the perfect setup. And you know what? At this rate, I never will either. Let's keep going. So how are we going to change this around? For 1 year, I'm going to spend at least 1 hour going after my childhood dream of mine. I'm not going to let any excuses get in the way. So cool. Now, what is this childhood dream of mine? Well, before we get into that, I encourage you to come up with your own goal or dream that you want to achieve. Now, if you can, post a comment down below of what that goal or dream is and come along with me for the ride. If you don't want to post a comment, just write it down and put it somewhere that you're gonna see it every single day. That'll help a lot. Now, what is my childhood dream? My childhood dream is to become an actor or voice actor. I thought it would be so cool to voice some of the cartoon characters that my kids watch. Now, acting and voice acting go hand in hand. So we're going to start with voice acting first. Especially with the whole pandemic going on, I think voice acting is going to be our best bet for now. Now, I have very little knowledge on acting and voice acting. They say the best way to learn something is to teach it. So I'm going to be teaching you guys every step of the way the things that I'm learning and the mistakes that I'm also making too. I'm going to be posting a video every week showing you guys everything from the hardships to maybe some of the information that I found that's a little conflicting and I'm not sure which is right. And even the successful things that I've run into. And together, that'll be a really awesome weekly thing that we can constantly work on. It'd be really cool to give weekly updates to each other in the comment section about where our dreams and goals are and what we have managed to do with them. Now, if you're already working on your own goals and dreams, that's awesome and good for you. If not, then you can just go ahead and come along for the ride. The great thing about this is it's a beginner's perspective into the whole voice acting industry. Everything from learning from the very beginning to trying and getting a role in a recognizable show, cartoon, or movie. That's awesome. Alright, so maybe some of you guys want to go after your goals and dreams, and that's awesome. But for those that don't have a particular goal or dream in mind, that's okay too. I think it's really important to just go after something that you really enjoy doing, because along in the journey, you're going to find different things that you like and enjoy doing that you didn't know before. So it's important to go ahead and just go after what you like doing, and then that's going to spark other ideas down the road. And I think that's really important. So don't worry if you don't have something that you know that you want to do right now. Just pick something and go for it. Do you find yourself reading books a lot? Maybe you can write your own book. Do you find yourself playing video games a lot? Maybe you can start streaming it, or even practicing to get into an esports tournament. That's awesome. Anything that you enjoy doing, you can possibly make something out of it. Okay, back to the park. Now, lastly, we need to talk about goals. And for me, I want to be able to say by the end of the year that I want to have played a voiceover role in a recognizable show, cartoon, or movie. Even if it's something as small as being a background character in a cartoon. And what I mean by this is like if you're talking to somebody, they most likely know what that show, cartoon, or movie is. The important part is that we have a goal, and I think that's really important to set a goal 1 year out. There. So now we've decided what we're going to do, the absolute minimum that we're going to work on it every day, and we've decided what the goal is going to be for the end of the year, or try to get to it as close as we can. I honestly have no idea how we're going to do it, but we're going to try. And we're off to a really great start. It's just the beginning of the journey, and I'm very excited for it.